Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. Carlotta Patterson, and I am the author of Gracefully Broken Overcoming Your Inner Brokenness. When I wrote this book, when I wrote this manuscript originally, I was not intending on publishing it. It was really my personal journals going over my personal journey to inner healing within myself. But I shared this concept and I shared some of the things in my journal with a good friend of mine. And she said, you should publish that because I think others can be helped by this. So Gracefully Broken was birthed through that conversation and we published the book. And here recently, I shared the journal with members of my sorority chapter. And my chaplain called me a couple of days later and she said, sis, is there a book to go with this journal? And I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, well, I won't get the book. She said, but you need to just do a webinar on this. You need to share this with other women because if God used this for you, then this can be used for others. And growing up in the church, one thing that I learned that the woman of God don't just call you idly. When she's a true woman of God, every one of her words have meaning and have purpose. And for God to use her to call me in the middle of the day randomly, then I knew that I needed to do what the woman of God said because to obey is better than sacrifice. So I said, yes, ma'am. And I took a couple of weeks and I sat down and I let this process, I prayed about it and let this just process within myself. And then Gracefully Broken, Overcoming Your Inner Brokenness, the webinar was birthed through me being obedient to the woman of God. So I invite you to come and register now and just come on this journey with me. It's a three-part series. The first week, we're going to talk about brokenness. We're going to define brokenness. We're going to look at the different areas of brokenness in our life. We're going to look at trauma, relationship trauma, childhood trauma. We're going to look at broken trust. And then we're going to spend a week journaling and asking questions to ourselves and answering those questions, not with just our first thought, not with just what we think we should feel, but then we're going to dig into what we actually feel about certain things. The second week, we're going to look at grace and being gracefully broken in God. We're going to look at how when God breaks you, He's not trying to destroy you, but He's rebuilding you, He's restoring you. And then we're going to look at that third week, we're going to look at inner healing. We're going to lay ourselves naked and bare before God, and we're going to allow Him to heal every broken part of our lives. So register now and get ready to embark on this journey with me. Thank you.